I didn't realize how much like your psychology affects your physiology, and probably a lot of my injuries were due to because my mind wasn't in the right place. That's probably why I've been able to also get through the season injury-free. Yeah, I was probably pretty different to how I see the game now. Like, I was very heavily skills focused and didn't realize how much the mental side had on the game. With cricket, it had always come pretty naturally to me, and then because I've always like worked hard on my skills game, so I could always get through those tough times. But before I started talking to Nick, I was I didn't know quite what to do because I had ticked off all the fitness boxes, all the training. Like, I trained harder than I ever had, and it just wasn't clicking out there. And I was like, what is going on? Probably dealing with the pressure and not knowing when pressure hits me, like in a game. Now, like, I can recognize that in a game and know why it's happening. I guess I didn't know why I was feeling pressure because in my mind I was like, I shouldn't be feeling pressure because I've done the work. I hadn't like tried and tested a bunch of different routines. Like, I just did it and I didn't really connect with it. When I started with Nick, I was opening batting and not bowling, and then my role sort of shifted for the state and they wanted me to become a bowler and bat 8 or 9, like removing my identity from my role as a batter. And because I just always thought of myself as an opening batter, and that wasn't helping with my performance. And once I started to detach from that, I think that's also when performances started to come. I remember the first session we had, and he went back to understanding how I was brought up and my childhood. And I thought that was really interesting. After our first session, I learned so much that I was like, oh my God, it's like he knows me more than I know myself. And I think it's because he took that time to actually understand my upbringing and my relationship with my brother and my parents, all that kind of stuff. A lot of other psychs, they don't really look into that stuff. I sort of let go of having control over things. I think I was so caught up in trying to control so much, and that kind of lost my way a little bit. But letting go, and I put a lot of trust in him, and that sort of gave me the reassurance that it was going to be okay. And I probably in my performance, I didn't see massive changes up until the last couple weeks. It started clicking in performances, and I've had some of my best performances of the season. But even though I wasn't getting results straight away, I was feeling better within myself, and that was good enough for me in the time. We had our one-day grand final last week, and I scored 60, which was my high score for the boys in the grand final, and we ended up winning, so that was good. For the women, I bat a lot lower at 9. I'm usually I open the batting, so it's a bit of a different role, but I came in and got the second highest score in both games, and we won our last game, and I got the winning wicket actually. So one of my main goals with Nick is that I want to be the type of player to win games, so not necessarily have those take 5 wickets or score 100 runs every sort of game, but be that player that's going to consistently make game-changing plays to help win the game. So that's what we've been working on. I guess I thought people only really saw me for my achievements and what I did in sport. So and I spent a lot of time being injured the last 5 years, so that it's really affected that. I haven't been able to play a full, this was my first full season in about maybe 6 years. So I've always dealt with injury. He helped me to see that, I'm more than just a cricketer. It's important to be a good person first, cricketer second. I've removed my attaching my self-worth to cricket. So when I make a mistake, or even when I do well, I don't take it on as my personality or let it affect me as much. So that's been really, it means I can just move on after I've had a bad game so much better. Normally at this stage, a lot of the girls are cooked and want the season to end, but I'm I could do a whole nother season, and I've never felt like this before. Obviously, I still have my dreams and aspirations to, play for Australia, be the best in the world, all that. But like, I can't control if any of that really happens. And I think, I'm pretty content with that. Nick said that all the work that we're doing now, it'll come into fruition in about a year, like fully. So, and we're not even like halfway there. So, and I already feel the changes. So I'm excited to see how much more I can grow and learn. I don't know. I've tried to I've really been focusing on living in the moment. Like, that's been a big thing. I used to time travel a lot. Yeah, I don't really know about the future, but I guess just keep enjoying my cricket and try and take all the opportunities I can get, because I feel like I'm in a really lucky position right now where I'm doing what I love.